Okay, so today I am going to describe about virtual server in cloud. You can see different name EC2, virtual machine, virtual server. What are these? So that's all we are going to discuss. But I think there is understanding and theoretical part is there. So see, these are the two topic I am trying to cover: virtual server and bare metal server here. And for that, first we need to understand the virtualization again. What is this virtualization? Although we have discussed it, but let's see what is it. So suppose you have a desktop or some server and it has 1 terabyte of hard disk, or suppose 20 GB or 12 GB of RAM. Suppose this is very much for you, and what you want to do, that you can divide this 1 terabyte and 20 GB with different persons in your family, like a Netflix subscription or some other. 5 people can watch that one. So what you can do, this 1 terabyte divided in 5 part, so 200 GB, 200 GB, 200 GB, and then 200 GB, and then you can use 5 GB of RAM, 5 GB of RAM, 5 GB of RAM, then 5 GB of RAM. So there is this kind of things is also provided by IT or technology. This is called virtualization. So if I show you that there is, you have seen some Oracle VirtualBox. So if I go to internet and I will see Oracle Virtual. So this is, you can download and then you can create a similar desktop on your local computer. So this is called virtualization. How this is happening? Suppose this is your server hardware and this is your host operating system. So you can install a agent there like a hypervisor. What it will do, it will create three operating system with these three operating system with binary libraries and other things. So this is called virtualization of a machine. So what it is saying, virtualization service, like multiple organization system and application can run on the same machine and it's the same hardware at the same time, increasing the utilization and flexibility of the hardware. So it, the host machine or guest machine, there are two part. Machine on which the virtual machine is going to be built is known as host machine, and the guest machine is, the virtual machine is referred to as the guest machine. So similar to that, server virtualization is there. So if there is a server, on top of that, through internet you can just do the virtualization of those server. So that is called server virtualization. So these are the advantages or disadvantages. So you can see those of the virtualization. This is kind of a tool, hypervisor. What it used to do, it is kind of a agent which what it will do, it will virtualize your system on top of your operating system. So you can install it and then you can do the virtualization. Then there are two kind of virtualization: type 1 hypervisors, type 2 hypervisors, and these are basically type 1 and type 2 is based on like user or server. So if you are a user, then you can use one of the type, and then if you want to like your office infra or your big infra, so for that purpose you can use another hypervisor. So these are the main difference. So we can see here type 1 bare metal or hosted hypervisor, and see this is type 1 system administrator level, but type 2 is the easy one. But these are the main part of this. VMware, Microsoft Hyper-V KVM, Oracle VM, VM Workstation, Microsoft Virtual PC. So these are the type. These you need to remember for that. Then this is a big topic, full virtualization, para virtualization. I don't want to cover here. So this is basically regarding the virtualization and then VM. So how it looks like. So if you go here, if you see here, so if I click on EC2, so what is it? It is a server. So similar to that, suppose you click here and this server is not running. If I will start it, suppose I am going to start. So see, these are the details of the server. This is the status. We can see the status also. Networking, like in which VPC it is lying, and this is storage, how much, like this is only 8 GB one. So these are the kind of things. Even you can monitor also. So these are the advantages of EC2, and there are particular type also, instance type. So you can see here, and launch template, so you can define what kind of template you want. So all the things you can define there in launch template, like OS image, instance type, key pair, network setting, everything you can define here, and same type you can use for everyone. Then support request, it is the cheapest one. It can be terminated anytime, but it is for saving purpose. Basically, if you don't want to worry if your data or server is terminated anytime or your data is lost, so you can use support one. Then there is a reserved instances. In reserved one, you can just purchase for long term, like 1 to 3 year. So those are there. These are saving plans. Then dedicated host there. So this is particularly specific to your organization only. These are the main type of instances. And if you want to connect your instance, what you can do, suppose you want to click. So there are multiple way to connect your EC2. Directly you can connect. Then there is a session manager, you need to install it, or through SSH client also. If you are Linux user, through that also you can do, or this is your EC2 console, so through that you can use. So these are the way. Even I can just click on here, and then I can directly online I can access it. And so this is similar to my local desktop, and whatever I want to do here, that I can do through this. So if suppose I want to see the files or anything, so I can see here, or simply all the files, so you can see here. So this is your running one. So and as networking part we have seen, this is the networking. So what it is, if you see here, we are discussing in a cloud way. Suppose this is internet, and from internet your request is coming to IGW inside a cloud platform, and then IGW is connected to VPC. Inside VPC we have discussed that there is a load balancer, and through load balancer we can redirect the request, but they will be hosted in subnet. It depends on cloud if they are using subnet directly or not. And then there will be your EC2 instance where your app will be hosted. And then your traffic can come here. So these will be hosted inside here. So this is kind of a architecture of your cloud level. That's how your EC2 will be working there. And if I will show you, okay, I think we can wrap it now. So you can just give your feedback if anything you want to improve here or what you want. Yeah, thank you.